All right. What can ChatGPT not do? Well, one thing it can do is it can summarize long articles and read them to you, save you hours. All right. Let's dive in and let's take a look. All right. But before we get started, let me just tell you what this is. My name's Jordan Wilson. I'm the host of Everyday AI. So we're a daily live stream, podcast, and free newsletter helping everyday people understand and really use AI, right? So ChatGPT is amazing. It can do so many things, but it can also just save us time. It's not just for researching and writing and analyzing. So much, even what I have to do is I have to read so much AI news to understand what's going on. And sometimes I don't want to read it. I'm doing other things. So this is a great way that you can stay on top and just consume so much more information, or at least the high notes or the important parts, and not even have to read while you're doing other ththings. Think of this as the most personalized podcast you could ever get. So let's dive in and let's show you exactly how we're going to do this. So you need to have ChatGPT 4, which is ChatGPT Plus. It's $20 a month. Don't worry, go to our website. We're running a giveaway right now that ends in a couple days, so you can enter to win. So what we're going to do is we're going to need to go to plugins mode. And the two plugins, I kind of already even have them enabled, but you'll need to install them. So you can do any web access plugin that allows ChatGPT to read a specific web page, and then also a plugin called Speechki. All right, so Speechki, I'll show this to you here. It's essentially a text to speech service. There's so many of these out there, but there's only two or three that have an integration with ChatGPT. This is one of them. This is one that I use and I love because you can also choose different voices. So let's just show you what this is going to be used for. So there's a really long article right here that I actually saw on my phone as I was browsing, and I'm like, oh, this is long, but I want to read it, right? Or I want to at least know the important parts of it because I want to know more about this LangChain and Llama kind of collaboration, or not collaboration, but integration here. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to go into now ChatGPT. I have those two plugins enabled, and a pretty simple prompt here. So I'm going to say, please summarize this article and convert it into audio. So with those two plugins enabled, ChatGPT should be able to do this. It's not always going to work. Sometimes you have to be a little more direct, but you'll see first, and you can always click this to make sure it's working. So it is using this web access plugin in ChatGPT called Scraper. All it does is it visits an article and it gets all of the information out there. So we'll see, and I'll be able to see kind of live here in real time if this is working. So one thing, a lot of web pages have pop-ups or something that might prevent certain plugins from fully accessing all of the information on the page. And I've done a lot of testing. I think I've tried all 12 or 13 web access plugins as of like last week. And they all get slightly different results. So we'll see if this one works. And good. So it was able to access all of the text here. So what's happening now is it's summarizing this article, which is good. This is kind of what I wanted. And we'll see. We'll see if we'll be able to get this in 5 minutes. Yeah, this is our AI in 5 section. Sometimes it goes 6 or 7 minutes, but I think hopefully we'll be able to get through it here pretty quick. All right. So you'll see sometimes you'll get a regenerate in ChatGPT. So it didn't finish the whole output, right? So first, I'm just going to try regenerate, and we're going to see if it can get through the whole prompt at once, including converting it into audio. Sometimes you need to do it into 2 steps, which is fine. Even in my testing, it always worked in one. So that's the thing with ChatGPT, especially with plugins. It's not always going to be consistent. What I say is, even the same way that you can search for something on Google in the morning and then search an hour later, you're probably going to get very different results. And you're going to find the same thing even in ChatGPT with plugins. I've tried so many of them. Even using the same plugin over and over, you might get slightly different results. Always keep that in mind. All right, so let's see if it can finish the entire prompt, including turning it into an audio file with the Speechki plugin enabled. Let's see. If not, we'll just have another little prompt. All right, so didn't finish it. So I'm going to say now convert this summary into audio. And I'm just going to say with Speechki. You don't always have to do that. Sometimes it helps. All right. It's going. So the cool thing, I'll skip to the end, is you can also in Speechki, you know, I'm going to choose, obviously, where are we? English, US. You can hear a preview. And the cool thing is you can just copy, if you like this voice, let's turn it up. So I can copy that voice, right? So it's already done. So this is great. So I can click here and listen to it. But while we wait, I'm going to say, please summarize the above article in this voice from Speechki. So when you copy it, it gives you the voice and then a voice ID. So while we do that, let's first listen to this article. So we can click here. The thing I like, it's free to try out. There are some limitations. You can see I only have 3 generations left because I've been playing with it a little bit. So the thing that I really like about Speechki, aside from being able to use different voices, it works well on mobile, which is nice. So if you're on the go, but the thing I really like is the built-in speed control. So let's just take a listen. So the thing I like, I can never listen to things at that speed. I like listening to them at 1.75. So that's built in, which is nice. So let's hit play. All right. So you'll see pretty easy. I can speed it up, and there's a wide variety of voices. So as you can see down here, I asked for it in this other voice. And it looks like, okay, interesting. The first time it didn't work. The second time it did work. So ChatGPT just tried it again. So let's just go ahead and click that one. All right. So now we are in the other voice that is just generated. And we'll hit play.
The article titled LangChain plus
We'll go
Streamlit Sire plus
175.
Llama Llama, bringing conversational AI to your local machine LLMs. It can be used in a variety of applications, including chatbots.
So there you go. Pretty straightforward, right? But it's amazing. And the more you get used to this, you could, as an example, let's say there's 5 articles that you start your morning, maybe you're reading a newsletter like Everyday AI, or just you get a bunch of emails and reports. You can just start your day by running summaries like this and just creating almost like a small little personalized podcast for you to start your day. So I hope that was helpful. Speaking of podcasts to start your day, do it with us, right? If you care about AI, you don't have to do all that. You can just listen to us. We go live every single weekday morning, 7:30 a.m. Central Standard Time. Also, you do need to do this. You do need ChatGPT Plus. You need the $20 a month version. If you don't want to pay that, we have a giveaway that's ending in a couple of days. You can go sign up, refer your friends, climb the leaderboard, but also you can just enter once and you are entered to win. All right, that's it. I hope this was helpful, and I hope to see you back on another episode soon of AI in 5 with Everyday AI. Thanks.